Continuing on with Remembrance of the Cousin. Alright, so he was still living at this big house uh, at the edge of town, had all these trees, and it was kind of close to a university. I'll just say what it is, what it's called. It's St. Mary's University. So he lived out by this St. Mary's University, which is kind of funny that because later I ended up going to St. Mary's University. Not for very long though. I was only there for a year and a half, and then I dropped out. But it's a nice it's a nice university. It's got these old buildings, and um, I went when I was looking for places to take photos for the thumbnails for these videos. Uh, I took a lot of photos, mainly mainly in the area that I'm about to tell the story about, because it's really pretty and really scenic area, like in the not where the university buildings are, but like there's a like a trail that goes down, and there's like well, wooded area, and there's a creek, a stream. So it's really very scenic down there. Um, and also, uh, they have, I think me and my cousin were walking around this area a little bit, but they have these trails that are for cross country skiing. I was kind of like exploring over there recently when I was looking for the places to take photos, and I was on my bike and I couldn't go there. I couldn't, like, I saw the entrance, but then I saw a sign that said, uh, you can't bring your bike over there on the cross country trails. I don't know why, but I wouldn't have had time to do that anyway. I'd already spent a long time taking photos, but it probably would be nice on those cross country trails. I was pretty irritated that day because, like, right when I was taking photos, I was just exploring, looking around, and I felt okay being around there. Uh, I think it was like not the university school year was had ended, because I guess it was May, but I didn't see anyone around, so, and it was like in the evening, so there weren't any students around, so it wasn't busy. Well, actually, there were a couple, like down by the by the creek area. I saw a couple people, so it wasn't like completely vacant, but there wasn't a lot of people. But I was angry because, like, I was just looking around this. I was like right about to leave, and I was like, oh well, because they have this like overpass that goes over the highway. So I was thinking, well, yeah, it'd be nice to get on the other side of the road over this overpass because of the busy highway. Because I was on my bike. So I was thinking about going over that, but then I saw this other building, so I was like, oh, what's this over here? And so I was just like in this parking lot, and I was like, just looking at it. It looked like abandoned, like it wasn't even used anymore, but it was kind of a nice old building. So I was just looking at it like, what's this? I was just kind of slowly looking around and like thinking, any places to take photos over here? Not really. So I was just turning around about to leave, and then this campus security guy comes over, and like I didn't know it was campus security at first, so because he was just like coming toward me, and I was like just exiting the parking lot, and then so I was like, which way is this guy going? So I was like, well, okay, I think he's going that way. So I was starting to bike this way, and then he kind of like veers toward me. So I was like, okay, well, what is he doing? So I kind of like had to readjust my route on my bike, and then he pulls up on me and he says, "What are you doing?" No, actually, first he said, "Can I help you?" So I was like, and I'm listening to my music, and I just said no because I don't need help from this guy. I'm just leaving the parking lot. And he said, "What are you doing here?" And I just said, um, "I'm just biking around." And then he just says, and I'm just still I'm leaving. And then he says, "It's private property." So I saw this is campus security. I'm just like, I'm shaking my head, and I'm about to leave. I was very angry, and I was swearing afterwards because I'm thinking, okay, yeah, he's campus security, but like, uh, couldn't he see I was leaving? Like, and and I'm thinking, like, if it's such an issue, why don't they put up a sign that says private property? Or why don't, if they don't want people in this parking lot, why don't they put a gate up or something, rather than having this jerk campus security guy going around yelling at people? And I felt like, well, I wasn't doing anything wrong. I was just in the parking lot looking around, and then I left, and I was leaving. So he should have just left me alone. He should have waited until he saw me doing something inappropriate and then said, "Hey, don't do that." But I wasn't. I was just in the parking lot looking at the building, and then I was about to leave, and then that would have been it. I wasn't doing anything inappropriate or crazy. I was just looking. So I was very angry about that because I felt like he was giving me this treatment, like I was a criminal or a potential criminal. But I knew I wasn't doing anything wrong. I was just in a parking lot. Apparently, I was trespassing. Uh, but I felt like I had a right to be there, especially because like I used to be a student there many years ago. But like I was even thinking like, what if I was a student, and or what if I was a potential student? What if I was thinking about, oh, this place looks interesting. I think I might go to this university. And then this campus security guy is like, what are you doing here? This is private property. Well, what if I was a student there, you jerk? Or what if I wanted to be a student there, you jerk? So I was very angry at this campus security guy. So that has nothing to do with my cousin, but it was just like, it was when I was over there trying to take photos of this St. Mary's University. Uh, anyway, so I took a bunch of photos for the thumbnails for these videos over by this St. Mary's University, and I think I found, like, I don't remember exactly where me and my cousin were. I think I found the general area. I would have, I wanted to know, it would have been nice to know, like, the exact place that we had gone to in this specific incident, just for nostalgia-ness of it. Uh, but I guess I found the general area. Like, I don't remember uh, how far we explored in this area, but so we went down by this stream uh, at this, like, right next to the St. Mary's University, and so we were down by the stream. It's kind of a weird, little disturbing, kind of funny uh, memory. I remember, okay, so my cousin, I remember my cousin saying something about the water in the stream was like really pure water, like really good pure water. And So I just took his word for it. So I was like, oh, okay. And he encouraged me to drink from the stream. So I saw him drinking from the stream. So I was like, well, okay. I guess I'll drink from the stream too. So at one point, I remember drinking water from the stream, and then I turn off to the side, and I see my cousin over there peeing in the stream. He was urinating in the stream that I was drinking from. Now, I don't think I was drinking his urine. I don't think so, because he was like off farther down. I probably the current was going toward me though, but he was like farther away. He wasn't like right next to me. It was because that I would have noticed that right away. But like after I had drunk some water, I look over to the side, so he was probably like uh trying to estimate the distance. I don't know, like 10 to 20 feet away maybe. I was just kind of like weirded out by it. Just like thinking like he's peeing in the stream that I'm drinking water from. So that kind of bothered me at the time. So I was like, I don't want to drink his pee, but it was far enough away, so I wouldn't have had to be worried about that. But kind of funny story for in my opinion. Shopko, probably the same day where we were over by this St. Mary's stream area. We we walked over to. I guess we were walking. Yeah, we walked over to Shopko, which is kind of close by, within walking distance anyway. So we walked over to Shopko, I remember, and I think we might have got. I think that they're called ices, ICEE. So they were like slushies, which I think I had a lot of when I was younger. They had a couple different flavors. One was red flavored and blue flavored. So it's cherry and raspberry, I think. Yeah, so we probably got a couple of those, and I remember he got uh, these. I think it was the first time I ever saw these, but like pretzels, but like not like the small little crunchy ones, but it was like big pretzels, like like that big, big soft hot pretzels. And might have got like a cup. There might have been like a cup of hot cheese that came with it too. I don't remember if I tried it. He might have just got it for himself. Maybe he let me have a little bit of it. But those sure are tasty. Those hot pretzels. I would still get them now, but like I look at the ingredients and I don't like what are in the ingredients. But they are tasty. Those hot pretzels. The small crunchy ones are nice too, though. Kind of salty. These pretzels are making me thirsty.